Test 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, welcome to the new video. If you are a new subscriber, I upload every day video. 100 subscribers. Today I want to talk about Ms. Marvel because I watched the first episode and I want to share my thoughts, what I think about the episode. It's gonna be spoiler talk. I'm gonna do quick recap. So overall, it was fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking it's gonna be worse, okay? Worse than Obi-Wan because I don't have, some high expectations about those kind of shows, but it was fucking great. It was fucking great. So basically, the episode starts like this chick, and I'm gonna say right away, the main character who plays, she's 16 or whatever, and this, she got this kind of charm. She got good vibe in this first episode. Like, she's very likable, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, she's fun, and she's, like I said, very likable. So basically, the episode starts like she just created some animation and upload this on YouTube, and she got 5 subscribers. I can relate to that. So basically, she doing this cool fucking animation and cool stuff. If you watch the episode, how it starts, it was fucking great. The animation was great, and I wanna say right away, the CGI, everything looks great. But maybe the magic at the end of the episode was a little bit strange, but those moving pictures on the walls. If you watch the episode, you get it. I'm gonna get to this. So basically, she just created this cool animation, like she was talking about, Thor and Avengers, and she was fantasized about, superheroes. Basically, yes, she is big fan, and basically, this is the director of the school. I like this kind of stories. Like you have some kind of fun, chief of the school director, yes, or how it's called in English, whatever. So basically, she just created this fucking video with cool animation, cool fucking sound effects, cool fucking transitions, and she got like 5 views and 0 subscribers or 5 subscribers. So already I can relate to this, and basically, but I don't create this kind of super cool stuff. She is more creative than I am. But wait for this, okay, guys? I'm gonna be better. Trust me, I work on some movies. Whatever. So basically, she was like that, and episode starts like she was, when I remember, walking to the school, I think, and she was, she can't focus on stuff. Basically, the premise is like she's fantasized and she, can't focus on some things basically, and she seeing moving pictures and whatever. Very cool ideas, very cool creative stuff. So she was just going to the school, and she's like some kind of nerd. Like, she was waving to some guys, and why she is waving or whatever. So I like those kind of stories. Like, you are not, this popular kid, but I like this kind of twist. Like, she's not totally nerd. She got this kind of friend who looks like he's cool dude, and he just meet her in the school, and basically the idea was like she can focus on stuff. She just go to the director right here, to this guy, and very funny dialogue. I'm gonna say right away, very, like I said, likable, this character. uh, Very likable. So the idea is like, he was talking like some stuff from Mulan. Very funny stuff too. Very creative, very funny stuff. And he was like, you must figure out, who you are, that kind of shit, because she's 16. Adult people can't figure out who they are, but whatever. He just say some stuff for Mulan, and she was like, oh, you saying, dialogue from Mulan? It was funny line. And he's saying like you must focus on stuff, and that's it, some funny shit. And she was just walking, with this friend. Yes, I'm assuming they're gonna have some kind of love interest, yes, with each other, because they are hinting on this episode already. So basically, they just, riding on the bicycles, and I like these visual scenes. If you watch the episode, you get it. They're just riding on the bicycles, and on the walls, the fucking graffiti was changing. You get it? They are talking the dialogue, and the graffiti was basically reflecting the dialogue. Like, oh, maybe the Thor gonna, punch this guy, or maybe this superhero gonna do this, and the graffiti just represent this dialogue. Very creative stuff, very cool stuff, and looks great. Okay, and one scene stand up to me like this graffiti just came to the car. Very cool CGI, very cool stuff. If you watch the episode, you get it. So basically, she just went to the home. Yes, she just talking to this guy. Like they just wanna go to this Avengers convention. Yes, Avenger Com or whatever it's called. Yes, like you have Comic Con, so they have this kind of Avenger Con, if it doesn't make sense. And they just dress up as superhero. They just wanna go. Yes, and they just she just go to the home and she got very cool family. I'm gonna say right away. Like the mom is strict, of course. So this is the premise. Like the mom is strict, the dad is kind of not strict and likable, and the brother is likable too. So she got very cool family, but the mom, of course, are worried because she can't focus about some stuff. Because uh, you can see they have some kind of compilation of scenes like she got uh, how to say someone threw ball at her and that kind of stuff. She drew some cool shit and she can focus. Okay, so basically she just go to home and when I remember, basically the idea was like the mom doesn't want to go to leave her to fucking this Comic Con, yes, to this Avenger Con, and she just figured out maybe I'm gonna sneaking out, from this stuff. Of course, she just went to the fucking shopping with her mom and eat some kebab, good stuff, and uh, she just okay, shut up. She just basically say some kind of stories like, oh, like, oh, the mom and the friend of the mom on this shop. You watch the episode. They just figure out this kind of premise. They just set up like she don't know who she is and she must figure out. But to be honest, I don't like a little bit this kind of like, oh, this culture doesn't, you can't dress like that because you are from this culture. They threw in a little bit of this kind of stuff. I know there is issues, with some cultures like you can't dress, with short skirts or whatever. But I don't know. Not this doesn't bother me that much, if that makes sense. Okay, so they just threw in this kind of shit too, like, oh, you going on convention, so the mom and dad just, she just tell like, hey, can I go to the Avengers Con? And they were like, no. And the brother just came to her room and they just, set up like she got nice family, she got good brother, and the dad were good too. So basically, the brother came, just bring her some tea and just, I'm gonna talk to the parents. And the parents the next day was like, okay, you can go, but the dad goes with you and you gonna dress as Hulk because you can't go with this sexy costume or whatever. So they threw in a little bit of this, but it's that doesn't bother me that much. Okay, because I get it, there are real issues of this, but I don't know, this doesn't like was very this kind of shit like cuties or whatever. I don't watch cuties, but I think there are this kind of stories too. So basically, she just tell like, no, you're gonna embarrass me, and the mom and the dad was more drama of this kind of stuff, like, oh, they feel bad, because she's saying this kind of stuff. It's good and it's generous. Like I said, the main character is very likable. She's very fun. Like she got very good vibe. Okay, of she's very likable, very like happy. If that makes sense. You get the idea. You watch her character and she is fun. Like she is not not likable. Like I don't know, Riva from Obi-Wan. Whatever. I'm talking about Miss Marvel. So basically, this is the mom, yes, and they have some issues. Like you can't go to the Avengers com because I don't know, you are from this culture or whatever. So she just figured out, I'm gonna sneak it out, and she just drew this kind of cool plan. And of course, doesn't work that way. Like she was fantasized, and I like this. She fantasized, and it's very creative. Like we can see, the drawings and the visuals just represent her fantasies. Very creative stuff. Seriously, it's hard to do this kind of CGI. Like, not hard, but you must have cool ideas, to, oh, maybe she gonna do this, she gonna tell this dialogue, and we're gonna visualize this. It's very good idea, to create this kind of stuff. So she was visualized like, okay, I'm gonna stick out on this hour, and I'm gonna, ride on the bicycle. I'm gonna jump on the bus, and of course they just, it's fun. Seriously, it's fun to watch this. I was worried like this is gonna be super fucking cringy or whatever, but it doesn't. It's not. It's not fucking cringy. It's pretty okay. Very fun. This is the guy, yes. So they just hang out, of course, on the roof, and he just create this kind of glows to her costumes, like lighting gloves, because he's this kind of tech guy, I'm assuming, yes. A good idea too, to create this kind of character, and she gonna have this superpower. And of course, the main idea of this episode was like her, I don't know, aunt or whatever, grandmother, I don't remember, just bring some stuff, some magic, not magic, but some stuff, old stuff, and on those old stuff, she just recognized this kind of bransolet, and she just take this magic bransolet, and of course, she just wear this bransolet at the end of the episode, and she got powers. Yes, just wearing this kind of, you get this hand kind of decorative shit, bransolet or whatever it's called. So basically, they're just sneaking out, and of course, it doesn't look like she gonna jump on the. I like this scene. Like, they just saw the boss, and they all were like, "No, we're not gonna jump in on the boss." So they just running from the stairs. It's cool, and she just leave the bicycle, of course, and she was on the Avengers Con. She was having a good time, and basically, she just wear the bransolet, and she doesn't wear those gloves like the dude just created, and she leave her the gloves on the bathroom, uh, and basically she wear this bracelet, and she just came to the stage, and they take her pictures of her, and she used the magic. Basically, we saw some monsters, and later on we saw her basically, and her eyes were glowing, and she got superpowers basically. So she used the magic, I don't know why, uh, and basically, uh, this is the director. It's kind of funny. Like, this young guy is the director. It's funny from the school, and basically she just used the magic, and she just this big head of Ant-Man just fallen, and they were like, yeah, it's fun, and she just saved this kind of girl from the school. And I like this is not very like bitchy girl, because this girl from the school like were on this fucking Avenger Con. She was like a little bit likable on the school. So I like they not going on those tropes like, this is the bitchy girl, oh, this is the nerd. No, she have some friends too. This girl from the school, she was like nice to her. So I like this kind of, like they are not going on those tropes. Because I was expecting like, oh, this is gonna be bitchy girl or another, but no, she was saying like hi to her, and she was safe basically. She saved this girl from the school. Yes, she doesn't expect to see her, and she was wearing this Marvel costume too. Basically, this tech guy, yes, her friends just record her using power, so I'm assuming it's gonna be on YouTube, of course. Yes, in the next episode, like he gonna upload this or whatever. I don't know. Something it's gonna be that way because he recorded this. Why they showing this? Like, I'm assuming it's gonna be somewhere it's gonna go. This is this kind of hand bransolet or whatever it's called, and she got the power. So I'm very curious who gonna be the villain in this one. Okay, some kind of monsters or some kind of super villain. I don't know who gonna she fights. Okay, who she gonna fights? Fuck my English in this one, but you get it. Very cool stuff. 8 out of 10. Very good episode. Fun episode. Very good visuals. I'm assuming they're gonna be the bad guys. Some kind of robots or whatever. And yeah, I like she's fun, and she's very likable, like I said. And they doing this kind of cultural like, oh, she can't wear these skirts or whatever. It doesn't bother me that much for now, okay? If they're gonna do more of this stuff, it's gonna be a little bit, but it doesn't bother me, okay? that much. Like, we can see another perspective from another culture. Oh, this is the chat character. I see right away. It's gonna be this kind of love interest, and we're gonna have some triangle. Yes, this is my prediction from this trailer. So yeah, I like this. Very good episode. 8 out of 10. Very cool stuff, and she got the powers, like she can create some stuff. I don't know. So they basically just go home, and the mom just figure out like, oh, you are living, and who are you? She just talks some shit to her like, you must figure out who gonna be this kind of, cloud dreaming girl, or you gonna be, the nice girl that we raise you. And she just used the power, and the episode ends. Like, as you can see, she got create this kind of blue stupid stuff, and this is her power. Like, she can create, I don't know, some kind of steps right here. This is her power. Like, she can create this stuff. I don't know. It's very fun to watch. I'm gonna check it out next episode because it's good. It's better than fucking Obi-Wan. Okay, I hate Obi-Wan series. Not hate, but it wasn't great. So yeah, very nice stuff. 8 out of 10. Creative visuals. I like the graffiti scenes. Like, they are driving on the bicycles, and the graffiti just changing with the dialogue, and so many things. At the beginning of the episode already starts right away. Like, she just upload this cool video on YouTube, and she got 5 views. Good, funny stuff. Good, very likable stuff. I'm gonna say very cool episode. If I missed something, I'm sorry, but this is the basically premise. Like, her mother and whatever, she figure out herself. Yes, she's a young girl, and she figure out who she wanna be, and she is this kind of like, she fantasize about superheroes. And her mother, was very strict. Like, is very strict. Like, you must go to school, you must do your homework, and you must be a nice girl and whatever. But it's that kind of stuff. But the mother is not totally bad too, so I like this idea. Like, the mother is strict, but it's not totally like shit. Now, of course, the mother gonna change the thinking about her. It's gonna be that kind of stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Very cool stuff. 8 out of 10. See you on